Here begins a new program on my channel, Lessons in History. In the program Lessons in History, I will clarify matters that were never clarified through photos and explanations. How doubts that were never clarified in history for centuries, here and now will be. Since the world has been a world, since antiquity, wars have existed and will probably continue to exist because human beings have evolved in technology, but not in kindness and mentality. And unfortunately, there are leaders, if you can call them, truth they are dictators with fire soulless. People who have not yet learned the lessons left by the Second World War and others. Modernity has distanced many men from others, from the Creator, and from themselves. The first program of the international version in the history Palestinian is going to speak lessons about the Jewish question. Know the whole history and how the truth behind this conflict that crosses centuries. The word Palestine derives from Philistia, the name given by the Greek writers to the land of Philistines, who in the 12th century occupied a small pocket of land on the southern coast between modern Tel Aviv-Yafo and Gaza. After Roman times, the name had no official status till after World War I and the end of rule by the Ottoman Empire. Jews who immigrated in growing number wanted what persecuted minorities almost never attain, a heaven in their ancient homeland, from the rated and danger they faced around the world. In time of the British Mandate, Jews and the Palestinian Westerners and the Arab powers made fundamental choices that set the groundwork for the suffering and resolution of today. Muslims were a minority, living alongside small Christians and Jewish communities. The Jews were almost entirely Sephardic and native to the region, with few nationalist aspirations. Immigrated from Eastern Europe and Russia, fleeing ghettos after World War II in 1948, they believed that the only answer to the global affliction of antisemitism was Zionism, the vision of a Jewish Rome in the land of the Hebrew Bible. We cannot forget that 17 years ago, Israel perpetrated Nakba in Palestinian communities, a fact little reported by media, leaving the Palestinians under harsh Israeli rules. As a journalist, writer, and opinion leader, I must speak impartially but to the conclusion. Historically speaking, both Palestinians and the Jews have rights over the two lands that belongs to the old world. But one thing needs to be said. One barbarity does not justify another, as happened during the World War II, and both sides cannot be penalized for actions taken by movements, terrorist groups, and governments made driven by the weapons industry, which is another matter that will be discussed here, of power and crime, or vilification under nickname that is another of territorial rights. Yes, there is revenge perpetrated by the Israeli government, just like there was evil from Hamas, and now the leaders of the Palestinian government want a peace agreement after seeing the power of the Jews to react. But there are many children and civilians involved in this, and you have the stomach, heart, and the mind to watch scenes like this next. So both sides need to sit down with the testimony of the United Nations and world leaders, and it is proven that the vast majority of the Palestinian people are workers and secular victims of both sides, while Israeli civilians also live under constant fear and terrorism threats. Let's fight for the establishment of a recognized Palestinian state, and the Israeli must open up for the dialogue at the risk of a great threat from a bomb that no one knows where it comes from. Let's try to save this generation to come, because a large part of it has already been wasted for centuries, and this is a crime against innocent children. See you next time. Bye.